Hello everyone. I'm gonna pull my device here, just try to make sure if it's going or not. And if you can tell me if you can hear me, that seemed to be the main thing. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, it's not. Oh, I think it's just. No. I know it's a delay and it's just like I want it there. Okay, I see some people. So awesome. I can, oh, here it is. Got it. Okay, perfect. Well, welcome to Create on the Fly. I'm going to attempt something that I think it's going to work. We'll see. The keyframe, it's too low. Reading, it keep on popping that. I'm going to have to test that another way. Okay, so let's see if I can. It was a place I could open that. Here we go. I get the comments also. Awesome. So tonight we're going to be playing with. I got. Where did I put the paper? It's the Peaceful Place paper. I just got a piece, but I got more. Where did I put it? One sec. Oh, well, I got another pack here. Okay, it's the beautiful paper with the cabin, okay? So that's what we're using tonight. I'm looking where the heck I put. Here it is. Got it, got it. I didn't want to open that new pack. So that's what I'm going to play with tonight, and it's a reason why I'm playing with that tonight. Saturday, so this Saturday, it's October 30th. Holly and I will be live on YouTube for stamping class. It's all about the peaceful cabin, but really the paper also. So this time, many people, when I do my monthly YouTube class, because that's a longer class than my Facebook Create on the Fly, right? Because I know what I'm going to make, I get the PDF and so on. Many people ask me if I would do like when I do the class, the product-based class. So this time I'm going to have all of it. I'm going to have it just the PDF or with all the product. The product going to be the bundle and the paper. So all that information going to be Saturday, but I'm going to share with you the cards we're going to make Saturday. And tonight I'm going to be playing with that paper just to give you another variation. So let me flip you down. You're going to love that paper, Jocelyn. That paper, it's gorgeous. Well, most of you know me just a tiny little bit, and it's outdoor. So, of course, I love it. So, don't pay attention to those little tag. I designed this class way back, and I didn't want to forget which was what. So that's the number of the card that go with the PDF, and so when I do my class Saturday, I know where I'm going with that. So don't pay attention to that. So it's everything that you're going to see, it's pretty much out of that suite, okay? So the basic here. Now over here. Now this one here, it's a pull out. See, boom. And it's cha-chung. Is that cool? And we're going to put that. So it's Saturday at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. So that is 8 a.m. Pacific Time, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 10 a.m. Central Time, Central Time, and then 11 Eastern Time. And thank you for inviting your people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And here is this one, it's easel. See? So it's all using that paper. And also quite a bit of that foil also, because we get the foil on the paper. So that's a specialty paper, okay? We get the foil on it. And here is this one. It's another, the Z fold, but see, this one grab on the side there. See, boom. Is that fun? Very, very much fun. So that is Saturday. And also, Saturday, I'm going to do a bonus that it's not part of the class, but it's going to become part of the first few people that are going to take the class. It's going to be to do the ornament. Oh, I like it, like it, like it. Okay. Okay. Now let's get jiggy with it. And like I said, this is the Peaceful Place. That's the paper, and it's a specialty paper, so you get that foil on it. The paper, it's gorgeous. What can I say? I mean, outdoor. And we have to remember or focus or train our brain or whatever that everlasting, evergreen. It's not just a Christmas tree. I mean, I got some in my yard. They're green. They are green year round. They're all over the place. They don't just pop in at Christmas time. So I don't know why, but it seems because we use them for Christmas tree, I bet. But we think about Christmas, Christmas when we see an evergreen. So don't think it's just for Christmas, okay? Absolutely not. So tonight we are using this print here. It's the one with the little snowflake, and if you look on it, it gets the little snowflake in silvers, and that it's kind of like that emboss, okay? So where did I get the ornament? I ordered them on Amazon. Let me tell you what they are. Natural wood, and these one are the slice, the 3-inch. Natural wood. Okay, let me get another one. 1 second. I'm sorry, you thought I escaped. These one here, see, we did it last year or the year before. These one are the tiny one. I get them on my little, I call it my little Charlie Brown. It's bigger than a Charlie Brown tree, but I like my little tree. I had to go run in the spare bedroom because it stayed there year round in the spare bedroom in the closet. So I'm like, I need to go get it and see the difference. So these are big here. They are 3-inch, okay? And these one here are, I want to say they're 1.5, but they don't look half of that. They are 1.5, 1.5, and 3. But man, does it look more than, less than half, right? But it is half of it. Wow, it sure looks smaller than that. So any wood this, it's just that one thing that I'm going to say, you want to make sure it get the hole in it. This one get a crack in it, so I'm going to use it Saturday. I'm still going to use it. But yeah, these were pretty good. It came with the twine in it. Okay, let's put that aside. Okay, we're going to do here, all day I was thinking what I'm going to do, and I was just laughing at myself. So I am sorry if it's one of you that mentioned that, but I have to say this story. And while I say that story, I need to look at you because I need to face you. It's too funny. So last year or the year before, I did the Northern Lights. And I understand that some of us never saw the Northern Lights, but you know what? We can Google and see those beautiful pictures. So if you Google them, and the Northern Lights, you do have some green, some yellow, some purple, some blues, some or that pink and so on. And I did that, and somebody bashed me. Did I say bash me? That it's not such a thing to have the those color in the sky and the night. And I was like, oh my goodness. So before we get started tonight, please, before you say those color don't exist, I say just Google. So some of you are going to say, what? I mean, it was very nasty what that person, I'm sure she's not here tonight. I am sure. It was ridiculous. So just say that I call it the northern sky sometime, but it's called the northern light. And you get all those pretty colors, and it's another word for it. It starts with an A. And they just dance. It's like dancing. So anybody that it's up north, like uh, Minnesota, and well, of course, Alaska are known for that. Up north there, you guys get the most gorgeous sky. So let's get started. And that's what, oh yes, thank you, Karen. Karen, you got it. It's Aurora. Aurora. Here we go. Good. See, I love you guys. I absolutely love you that you guys, I cannot find the word sometimes, but if I describe it a little bit, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's get started. And I think this gonna, I play a little bit on the side. I had a scrap paper and I think it's gonna work. So let's try to make those color with that paper. So let me flip you back down. But I had to tell you guys that story. I thought it was not too nice, but then I thought, people need to know sometime, before talking sometime, we should maybe do a little bit of research, or like what my grandma used to say, bite your tongue. Okay, so now we're going to use this print. And the back, if you wonder, that's the checkers in the back. So I got two brush here, and then I just want a bit of apple green. We won't use all those pretty color that I mentioned. I'm going to try to keep it more simple. I'm looking, here it is. Okay, I'm going to start with apple green. Granny apple green, and I'm just going to do a little bit of that. Just a little bit. Oh, you know what? I wanted to stamp something, and I think I better stamp first. And the reason why it's because I would have to wait till everything is dry. And what I'm stamping, of course, I'm bringing back the After the Storm because I don't want Merry Christmas. And I was looking for something longer, and so I'm going with Just Because. I think that Just Because is going to be perfect for this card. Oops, don't lose my little bird. Just because I think that we think that because it's sometime from the holiday catalog, or those evergreen tree, it's just Christmas. I won't pass that thing. It's not just Christmas. So and we're gonna use not smoky slate, sorry. Here we go. I am too small. We're gonna use let me think. It's on my tongue, that color right there. Silver embossing powder. So I'm stamping with Versamark, and I'm gonna put that right here. And we're gonna emboss that with silver. And embossing powder, it's resist, so even all my ink I'm gonna do, it won't absorb that. So that's why I want to do that first, so I don't have to wait and dry all the ink and so on. Okay, now I won't shut this here like last time. I'm gonna check it though after I'm done. Okay. Now, do you guys still hear me? Because last time I used that embossing thing, the voice disappeared. So if you guys can tell me if you can still hear me, that would be lovely. I'm looking here. Okay, let's see here. Testing 1, 2, 3. That seemed good. Okay. Let's hope you guys still can hear me right now. I don't see no. Yes, perfect. Okay, so you see I got the just because embossed. Now, I'm going to start, like I said, with apple green. Granny apple green. And I'm just going to do some lines. And if you still have, it was Lucky Limeade, Lucky. It was one green that was even more flashy than this. I think that would be even wicked. Absolutely. So I'm just going to leave that way. Now I'm going to use Island Heather. Yeah, I think I'm going to start with Island Heather. And I got my the blending brush because I'm going to go bigger with that. So, you know what? Maybe I want Gorgeous Grapes. Yeah, you know what? I think I want Gorgeous Grapes. Oh. Oops. Yes, it's back in. It's back in. I checked. Oops. I think everything in this suite it's back in. Okay, gonna flip that here. Okay, and you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and get myself some pink. Oh, that thing keep on pulling on me. 1 second. Here we go. My wire was coming out. The wire from my mic, and every time I was stepping, it was pulling under the chair there on the side of the chair. Okay, this is Flirty Flamingo here. So I'm gonna add a little bit of flirty with that purple just here and there. Okay. I think it's gonna work. Now let me add back some more purple here. Okay, now if you notice the bottom, it's still just that plain. We're going to do Night of Navy there. And we're going to do Night of Navy all around also. So we're going to leave that there. I think I'm going to get the look that I was looking for. I don't know if that's the look you were going for, but that's about the look I was going for. Thank you so much for telling your friend to join us. Tell your friend where you're at. I absolutely appreciate you. So now I'm just adding, oops, keep that in straight here. Just adding Night of Navy. Oh yeah, baby. I think we're gonna get it. And that just because if I would have went with white, it would pop more. But I think with the silver, it's gonna be even better just because it's more like night scene. Like if I would have used white, I was debating before going live, am I embossing with silver because I get the silver in this, or I'm going with white. And I thought, I think I'm going with the silver. And now that I see this, I think I did a good choice just because it's going to look more like night scene. That's where I push here and I get the line, but we're going to fix that. Here we go. How about that? Okay, we're not done. 1 minute. Now, I need to wash my fingers though. Okay, I got 1 second. Oops. Okay, now what you're going to do is take your inky rag and you're going to wipe this. And where you get all that embossing, see, it's come right back to life. Because the ink, it's water-based and it won't absorb. If you want to cover what's kind of embossed, then you would have to do, let me think here, not Versamark, but Stays On, because that's going to absorb on everything. Look at that. That's cool. Way cool, way cool, way cool. Okay, I want to have a little bit more. Well, let's wait and see. Here we go. You know what? Let me grab gorgeous grapes. Let me add a little bit more gorgeous grape, and then we're going to add our trees. Yep. Okay, so for the trees, I'm going to use Memento Black. And this is the trees in the Peaceful Cabin. I decided to use a few trees. I'm using the Peaceful Cabin, those trees here. And then I'm going to use the Evergreen Elegance. Okay, let's ink our trees. And the reason why I want to build my trees to look like in the forest, I don't know how the camera do, but that looks so cool, so cool. Okay, and no, not there. Okay, 1 second. Let's go with the big one here. Perfect. Et voila. Okay, now the bottom, if you see, the trees, you can always take the bottom there and darken that here. And the reason why I want to darken that, it's because it's kind of the ground at night. You don't need a special stamp, just use the bottom of this. See? Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, now we're going to let that dry. And I got a piece of grapes here, gorgeous grapes. Okay, let me get some silver. Okay. Okay, let's try 4 1/8 because my piece was 4 by 5 1/4 by 4 3/8. Oh, I love that. Looks such like the northern sky. think so. Yep, yep. Okay. And you know what? I thought to add ribbons. I am not adding ribbons. Usually when I use a big foil of that, I punch in the center or I cut something so I got it out of it. Oh, we could do a frame and put that in the back. Oh my goodness. Okay, my head is spinning right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna use the stitch, and this is the, if it don't go that way, at least I'm saving that silver. It is the 3.5 by 4 7/8 about. I think it's the second from the biggest one there. Okay, so let me pass that in my machine. And when I pass that in my machine, I'm going to go sideways a little bit so that engage better. Okay, let's... Okay. So now I got this beautiful frame I can use for something else. But I think instead of the top, I think I'm going in the back. You betcha. See? We're going to put that in the back. Yes, yes, yes. That's why this is called Create on the Fly. Okay. Now let me bring this here. So what I'm going to do, it is... I should have my silicone mat here because I know my frame is bigger than my paper because it was supposed to be in the back of it. So let's do this here so I won't have a fiasco. Okay. Okay, now I know it's good. We're gonna put, so that way I know I'm not rubbing it and push my frame. I think so. I think the frame in the front make it really pop. Oh, thank you so much, Linda. So that's how I love to do Create on the Fly, really, when it's a truly Create on the Fly that I just design as I go, that I don't have a sample. Because you guys see how my brain go from one end to the other. A lot of time I think I'm going to do this, and it turned completely different. And like right now, I knew that anytime I play with that blends or sponging, I get a mess, but I love being messy. So now I just, so this is not score, and I, here it is. Oh my gosh, you should see my mess back here for one card. I always want to score, especially when it's on the long way. The other way, it don't make that difference. I mean, it make it easier, but it's just the way that the fiber is in your paper. When you cut it on the long way, you really want to score. If not, when you fold it, it kind of crackles. So this is 4 1/4 by 11. 4 1/4 by 11. So now you see with that paper, I wanted to, bring it, do that paper. Oops, did I went a bit off there? I sure did. Just a smidge. You know what? Let's take that smidge away. Do you see this here? It's just a smidge. I bet you guys don't see it on the camera, but when I mount it, it's going to show. See? Yeah. Yup, 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 yup. So then I want to show to you, that paper that we're going to be using, because that you get a full pack of paper if you take the class in the mail also from Saturday. So it's so much you can do with it. See, I didn't have to do nothing. The stars was there, and then if it's you think they're not star here, it looked like snow maybe. I just love it. Okay, so let's mount that on top of this, and we have to decorate the inside now. Absolutely, it is a creative mess. But I'm surprised because I thought I had all my stuff out. Well, you know what? I changed my mind a little bit, right? I had it the pink that I didn't think I gonna do, and okay, now we're gonna put that right here. Okay, somebody gonna win this pretty, pretty, pretty card. Love it. So maybe white would be better so you see it better, but right now I love it in the silver because it looked like nighttime, okay? Now for the inside, I just grabbed a piece of 4 by 5.5, and we're gonna do the trees, but I'm gonna do the trees in Night of Navy. I don't want to stamp the trees in oh, squeaky, squeaky, in black inside, just preference. So I'm just using the tall one from Evergreen Elegance. I'm gonna stamp once, go down, so the little one look behind, stamp back off there, and then so the big one look in the front, and then the two smaller one look more in the back. So that is it. So it can be a card just because it's your birthday, just because I'm thinking of you, just because you are, just because I want to say thank you. It can be just because, right? Here we go. We're going to put that right here. Wow, I don't use Gorgeous Grape often, but I know I got a lot of people that love purple here, because I had done a survey one time, and wow, do I have a lot of purple fan. Here it is. I think that's the easiest way to do the Northern Light. I mean, very little. So the color that I use, Gorgeous Grapes, Granny Apple, and yes, I did. So in the color in the description, though, I don't have the flirty, but I added the flirty, okay? So that's those 3 color that I did, and then the bottom is just the Night of Navy and a round Night of Navy. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed that, and if you enjoyed that, and then you enjoyed that bundle, join us this Saturday. So that's October 30th at so it's 8 a.m. Pacific time, 9 a.m. Mountain time, 10 a.m. Central time, and 11 a.m. Eastern time. That's in the U.S. So I hope you're going to join us. We will be live this Saturday. So thank you so much for joining me, and thank you all that invited your friend and so on. I really appreciate you, and I will announce the winner this this Sunday of this card here. So till next time, Happy stamping, my friend. Bye bye for now.